you feel when you have a bunch of DJs kind of like standing behind you, or if you know a lot of DJs are coming to check out your set, do you feel intimidated?
No.
Never.
Not really. No.
I mean,
I think the only intimidation would be you.
Yeah.
You.
Me? Why?
Yeah. Well, you're
you
like.
know what, Quick? A lot of DJs are intimidated when you.
Oh no. To me, it's
when
different.
you like when you come to the club
because you stand
and
in
you
the
standing
room.
by them, they're
yeah,
like,
you like.
Okay.
A few DJs, not a
My-
lot.
to me,
You're analyzing.
Serious,
bullshit.
man.
I've
Yeah,
heard
I'm just
that,
like-
but to me, it's different.
Yeah, but you act like I'm just like
No,
I'm standing behind
that's the
them
thing.
like,
You just there, you just there minding your own business. But motherfuckers thinking like, oh man, Cook is here.
I can't lie to you.
Okay.
You know
why?
my
Because of
homie.
podcast. That's why.
you know what? I hate when motherfuckers like maybe like motherfuckers do something fucked up, or like if they fuck up a mix or something.
Yeah.
They look at me and they're like, "You ain't gonna say that on the
They got
podcast."
about to say they get scared because you gonna call them out on the podcast.
That's literally why, though. That's exactly why.
You know, one of my good homies, you know who I'm talking about. He told me, he's like, yeah. I was like, yo, how was your night? Sorry I couldn't make it because I was working that same night. And he goes, man, yo, like Crooked was in the spot. And I was like, I had to show off a little bit. And I was just like, damn, people really get intimidated about you.
And even before the podcast, man, DJs would be like, oh,
Damn, I
Cook is
know
in the
that.
building. Oh man,
Damn.
Well, to me, the intimidation.
It makes no sense.
Well, me, it was just because you are like a mentor to me. So you kind of like, you have to give me some type of feedback.
I don't want that label.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, literally.
I was going to say
he's,
big brother, bro.
like drunk, not even paying attention.
Who, me? I am
Yeah.
paying attention to everything.
Yeah.
I'm listening to everything. My only thing is like I hear like if there's a bad mix, I hear it. If there's anything wrong, I hear it.
Yeah.
I
You
just
don't loosen up when you drink though. You don't.
No,
like,
I still hear it.
chill out?
Yeah,
Like,
still-
No,
your system.
I'm loosened up, but I still hear it. You've never seen a group of DJs in full conversation laughing, and then the mix is off, and they all turn.
Everybody turns.
What is he doing? What's going on?
Squirrel. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Did you
Real
hear that
shit.
shit?
Real shit.
We
Yeah.
hear it all.
Yeah.
I could be talk. I could
You
be,
can't turn that shit off.
I could literally be making out with like Halle Berry. I look at this. I could be making out with Halle Berry, right? And if I hear a mix that's fucked up or something, I will stop and I'll be like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, who did that? I would still turn and look and see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. But I don't judge DJs off of like, I don't judge them off of their sets from like, I need to hear them like 3 to 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Because I know like there's so many things that come into play, especially if it's a big room.
Right.
I don't judge them at all.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I don't know what's going on. And I look in the booth, I'm like, looks like a hot mess. You know, there's probably a lot of shit going on. And I understand what's I understand what's happening, you know?
Yeah.
And I also know what Neva's saying because that's why when I come to hear DJs,
Yeah.
I sometimes don't say hello immediately. Because I don't like it when DJs DJ for me.
Yeah.
I don't like it when they change their set and start playing stuff that like, oh man, like Crooked and like Four Color Zach are here. I'm gonna play something that they like.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just play for the room.
Play for the room,
Like
yeah.
play Katy Perry, play whatever you need to play.
Right.
You know, play Nancy Sinatra, whatever the fuck you need to play.
Yeah.
Just play it for that room, and like just do your thing. Like I just don't. I hate that. Don't
Right.
change your game plan, like for me. And that's what I try not to do. Like I remember, like there was a time like the most intimidating shit was when Riz was behind me.
Oh, shit.
It was at Jet, and I was DJing. He was behind me, and the whole time I'm like, I think I started doing like MOP, and I started doing all this other shit, some New York shit. And I remember I was hanging out with him later that night. He's like, "Yo, like, don't ever change your set for the DJ that's listening to you."
Yeah.
He's like, they're actually there to listen to you, and you'll be surprised. They probably learning a lot more than you think when you're just doing what you do, instead of you catering to them.
Right.
And it's true.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear a DJ not cater to me, cater to
Right.
the crowd, play 1 or 2 or 3 tracks that I would never hear, and I'd be like, that's amazing, because those 1 or 2, 3 tracks that I hear,
Yeah.
those will completely change my whole set.
Right.
I could literally create a new set from hearing one song.
You know what's funny about that? It's the same conversation we have talking about we're not playing to that one person that wants to hear some other shit in the room. we play for everybody.
Right.
But when you say not the person, you say DJ, all of a sudden the conversation changes. It's different. They think differently about it.
Yeah, like I love listening to younger DJs.
Yeah.
And just listening to what they do. Like, don't ever play for an OG or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? No, and it's like, because it's like I learned so much just
right.
The way when I hear Jamie,
the
way he DJs, he moves through genres.
Right.
And it's things, he mixes songs that I would never mix into.
Yeah.
But it sounds good.
Yeah.
And it's like now he's actually like forming his own style.
Yeah.
So like I really enjoy it. And just hearing a one mix that's like I would never think to do, it changes my perception on some of my sets. Mm-hmm. And that it literally just takes one song or one mix to influence like another 15 minutes of work that I would do.
100%, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just, that's what DJs do. Like we hear one song and we build off of that because that one song is surrounded by a whole bunch of other music in your world.
Yeah.
And that one song is surrounded by a whole different bunch of music in my world.
Right.
And that's the great thing about listening to other DJs.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to listen to other DJs because you're being exposed to someone's world of music, right? And it's affecting yours, and then you have your own kind of take on the whole thing.
Like if I'm a fan of a DJ or I'm cool with a DJ and I know what kind of stuff they listen to, I'm interested in seeing what they're going to play in their set.
Right.
Like I saw Matthew Law, I saw Corey Towns. Those are homies. I had never heard them. I mean, I've heard them on Twitch, but I haven't heard them in a place. So I was actually interested to see what they were going to play and loved every fucking second of it though. But I want to hear what the DJ wants to play in that room, not what they're playing for me or what they're playing for like the other DJ homie. I want to hear what is coming out of their mind, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, that's the most important part of DJing. I hate when I go in a place because I've been to places where, oh, what up, SpydaT.E.K, and they'll do all that other bullshit, and then they'll try to play some of my shit or just go back to do what you're doing. Like let me get out of your way. I'm not trying to be in your way. Just do what you got to do because I want to hear.
I mean, it's a good feeling if they play your shit.
I mean,
though.
it's a good feeling, but
if it's not working in the crowd, then you kind of like.
I mean,
you gotta
Get out of there! Get out of there!
switch up your style.
Abort!
nah. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, I really appreciate that kind of stuff. But for me, I'm a fan of the music. I like geeking out to the music, man. I want to hear what that DJ is bringing.
I think DJs should never judge another DJ from one set.
Yeah.
I think you need to hear them like at least 3 times.
Yeah.
To really get an idea of what they can do.
Yeah.
And I would listen to them at different times of the night. If you really want to study DJs, because like a lot of DJs start, like I don't take chances till later in the night.
Yeah.
So like when you hear me at 3 a.m., you're going to hear a completely different DJ than you do at 1 a.m.
Real shit.
Do you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have heard me at like 3 a.m. like, why don't you start out like that? I'm like, because I don't think the crowd is open like that.
Because Johnny Walker hasn't walked in.
Yeah. I'm a different DJ too. It's like you got to build a trust with the crowd.
Yes.
And once you build that trust with the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You can
Literally
take a
just
little
had this
bit more
conversation
chances
the other
at
day.
3 a.m.
That's it.
And it's just one of those things where you have to kind of. That's why I like if you're. But there's some DJs that I know that they're amazing the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's like, then it's like kind of filler.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe they might pick it back up.
Right.
But I can literally say that because I've listened to the DJs in different times of the night.
Yeah.
So I've heard these DJs literally in different times of the night. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference.
Yeah.
Of like, listening to different dudes or whatever.
Right.
If you want to check the full episode of this clip, click the video on the left. Or if you'd like to continue watching more road clips, click the video on the right. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and get updated on new clips and videos from R.O.A.D podcast throughout the week. Peace.